Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show Podcast. Jaybird's had a couple of beers and a very interesting debate between he and Denny's, who both think that they would suck a better dick than the other.
No, come on, dude.
That was a topic of conversation.
Oh, well, you were mediating it.
If we can be honest, which we can.
Yeah, sure.
Both of you think because you have one, you know how to work one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wouldn't you say that you have, a vagina, that you would know how to, if you had to go down and do something and eat somebody out, you'd know what to do, right?
Yeah.
You would. Never have done it, or have you done it before? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
I told you that.
I didn't know you were.
You're drunk. You forgot.
I didn't know you were received.
How'd you forget her carpet muncher stories?
Well, I thought you received. I did not know you gave. That, Kev, I'm sorry. I did not know that.
When it happened, I certainly didn't really know what was going on and like what to do. And I was just kind of like, I wasn't even sure that I was a lesbian. I was only a lesbian for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of your threesome.
No,
you
yeah.
dated a girl.
I dated
Yeah.
a girl for like 2 weeks. Remember, I was like, am I a lesbian? Well, she's so aggressive. I can't say no.
Right.
She was more aggressive than your stalker.
Yeah, she
Really?
Oh, yeah. She's like, not taking no for an answer. And she didn't take no for an answer. And then I was just a lesbian for 2 weeks. And then I was like, I don't think I'm a lesbian.
Did you know all these details?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right. I didn't know you.
I've told you.
No, never. Not. I thought you had received. I did not know that you gave.
It is better to give than to receive.
Wow.
That's not true.
Wait, you're saying my Bible's lying? Dang, I've been duped all these years.
The first comment I see when Virginia eats box question.
Gotta say 8. 8 box.
Past tense.
Eight box.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, she's not, going out this weekend looking for a snatch to.
Well, let me propose a cheer to Mama.
What?
Let me
You frozen toast?
Or yes, a toast.
It's an 8.5, Virginia.
Look,
is.
people didn't even know that story.
Oh.
You're blowing minds over here.
Yeah, when I lived in New York City, I was confused. I was young. I was the DJ in this nightclub, and this girl, she just came full gorilla. I don't mean like in the bedroom. I mean like to date. Like she wanted to date me, and I was like,
It was just like she's not taking no for an answer, kind of like Jaybird Stalker.
She
Yeah.
would basically hit on you in a public forum.
yeah. And she was basically like, we're going to start dating. And I was like, oh, okay.
Was she hot? Lie to me.
Yeah, Jaybird.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Shit, yeah, Kevin.
she looked like Jessica Rabbit.
So you went gay for an unattractive lesbian?
She wasn't unattractive. I thought she was cute. I thought she was really pretty. She was just not my type.
Okay.
So do you think if the chick was hotter, you might have stayed in the relationship longer, and who knows?
Maybe. I mean, I was physically not into this chick, although I liked her as a friend and a person, and I thought she had a cute face. Her body wasn't my favorite.
What was wrong with her body that Virginia didn't like?
Well, she was just a little bit, I don't know, a little thick for me.
See, these are details we have
Yeah.
never gotten into, Coach. Oh, man. To mama. To mama.
Okay. So you were with a little bit of a bigger girl.
I wouldn't say big. I would just say she was like, if I was picking the perfect girl to hook up with, she certainly would be small.
At
More
me-
petite.
Yes.
Girl's a meat
I'm
potatoes
looking-
kind of gal.
I'm looking for a spinner.
Okay.
At me at my heaviest, was she heavier or skinnier?
Oh, much skinnier. She's
Okay.
just skinnier than you. I mean, she for a girl. I mean, she was big for a girl, but she wasn't close to a guy.
Okay, I'm just over here living in your world. and just sucking it all in.
I can see her. You know, the first gift she gave me, it's so like cliche lesbian. It was New York, so it was cold, and I was from, Louisiana.
Southern girl, yeah.
So I didn't really have like jackets and coats. Like I just didn't have that. So it was literally coming into the fall in New York City, and I would come to work at this club, and I didn't have like a big coat. I would wear like little sweaters and stuff, and I'd always be like chilly. First gift she gave me was this flannel jacket.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's so cliche lesbian.
Is that like a membership jacket? Is that what happens? Like,
I guess-
congratulations, you're in the club. Here's your flannel.
She was marking her territory.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, let me get you a beer.
I'm good.
Let me get you a beer.
No, you're the one that spills secrets drunk.
I just, let's loosen everybody.
She did all this sober.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't need a beer.
There's so much of this I did not know. I'm curious.
I can still see that flannel jacket to this day and like feel the way it felt, and it was so symbolic.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, okay,
What
here
age?
we go.
How old are you? You're probably 19, 20?
Let's see. So 95. I would say it was like 1997. How old was I in 97?
97, you're about 24.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah. I'd say it was like 90, maybe 96.
Okay. 23.
Yeah.
Talk about her muff.
Kevin, great question. I thought he was going to move on.
I was like a serious Charlie Rose kind of PBS This Morning kind of question. Let's talk about her muff.
Well, Charlie Rose would like to talk about her muff.
Yeah, bad example.
Bad example.
Or great example.
I thought you were really trying to move on. but please answer the question.
So she was bushy, but not overgrown.
90s
on
bushy?
the sides.
Trim.
Like she trimmed, but she was
Triangle?
definitely bushy.
Triangle?
Fuller than that.
Okay, so it was just kind of wherever it would take me, but it didn't go to the outer limits.
She didn't go-
If she wore underwear, it wouldn't be like pushing out the outer limits.
Exactly. There's girls and girls know what I'm talking about. Like you have to shave like your leg part.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
where the vagine stops and the leg starts, you got to shave the leg part. You can leave the vagine part because it's under the panties.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer this, but may I have the ability to ask this question?
I don't know that you do have the ability to ask the question, actually.
Can I get you a beer while you try to put it the fuck together?
Mama, yeah.
You're slurring.
I know. I know.
Go ahead. Is your question?
When she went down on you, did you ever huzzah?
I think I faked it
You did not huzzah.
because I didn't want it to keep going. I was kind of uncomfortable. I didn't know, like, oh, I don't.
You wanted it to end. You're just
I
like,
did.
it's not my thing.
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay. I want to ask more questions, but I think it might be way inappropriate. Let's get a beer.
Okay, I'll get you a
All
beer.
right, yeah.
All right.
Are we moving on from this? Because I still have more questions.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so when you guys are making out the first time, oh my gosh, thank you. And I
Wow,
got it.
the
too.
bartender is aggressive.
When you say she was aggressive, were you afraid of her, or were you just like, okay, let me try this because this may be a thing?
I didn't have anybody. Like, I moved up there. I didn't know a soul. I knew one person that let me live on their sofa for like a couple of months, and that's the only person I knew. So I was kind of like just trying to figure out where I fit in and who my friends were and what I was and what I was going to be. And like, I was in a really weird place. So I was the only girl DJ in a club that had always been male DJs, and all the male DJs hated me. Especially the lead guy. So this one lead guy who did part-time soap opera work, I'll never forget. He just thought he was so hot. He hated me, and he wanted the other male DJs to hate me too. And so every day when I would go into work, I'd just be looking for a friendly face, and she was that. So she started coming around, and she started being what I needed, just one person that wanted to be on my side.
Yeah.
I just needed somebody.
And she saw the weak gazelle.
Yeah.
Southern girl, no friends. Aha.
All these men are giving her a hard time.
Yes, men are awful.
I'm going to swoop in and be what she needs. And she was.
Is this where maybe some of your man-hating came from? Because she reprogrammed you mentally to be like, men are awful creatures, don't like them. Here, see my full yet trimmed bush.
You say no over there, but Kevin's asking some 60-minute shit right now. I think you need to think about your answer, Mama.
Well, eventually I ended up winning over those guys, and we ended up being friends, and we ended up, like, you know, going back behind the club and smoking pot together and, like, hanging out like friends. Because eventually they realized I was one of them.
I'm so shocked people on radio are smoking pot.
I wasn't even a pot smoker, but they all were. So I was like, whatever I got to do to fit in with this crew
in New York City
of these dude
all
DJs.
alone.
I was pretending with everybody. I was a fake lesbian, fake pot smoker. What do you need?
Whatever it took.
You're just a young kid just trying to figure this shit out.
I didn't know if I was a pot smoker or a lesbian. I was just like, hey, I'm here. Why not?
This is just the exploratory years of Virginia. Yes. Different city, different time.
So round 2, second girl, more enjoyable physically? As far as a carnal standpoint?
I mean, round 2 was like friends getting crazy.
Was it fun? I'm not talking about the experience. Was the actual act fun and enjoyable?
In the moment, yes, because everybody was blasted out of their mind on a cornucopia of alcohol and narcotics.
Oh my!
Yeah, it was great. But I mean,
the euphoria.
It's the best podcast ever, by the way.
I would
And
never.
It's all because you and Denny's can't decide who's better at blowjobs.
Oh, come on, man. You know the answer.
I don't think he does.
No, he does. Kevin knows the fucking answer.
Kevin, who do you think would blow you better?
This isn't about... No.
Denny's or Jay Bird?
Get focused back on you. We'll answer that hard-hitting question later, but let's not stop with you, Mama. You're giving us so good...
Haven't I had enough?
I don't know, man. You're just singing like a canary.
Painting such a lovely picture. So when this second time happened, was there just you and another girl, or was there other people? Like, what all went down with this?
Yeah, no, it was, just me, another girl.
You talked about it before.
Too much booze, yeah.
Do you remember what music was playing?
I don't.
Okay. Just curious if lesbians had a soundtrack they'd put on.
I'm sure there was music playing.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if it's appropriate or not inappropriate, so I'm just not going to ask anything. I think she's been on the hot seat a long ago.
I don't think it's hot. I just,
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you are glowing. You're crushing this podcast, by the way. You are nailing it.
Am I?
Oh, come on. I think this is great.
It got warm in here.
Oh, you're awesome. Again, to Virginia.
Let's do a cheers.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one nice?
Yeah.
They're cold, finally.
Are
The
they
first
getting
two
okay?
were warm. That's kind of gross.
And he still battled through.
He did. You got to admire that.
Don't call me a non-fighter, because I'll fight through it.
Okay. All right. Now, let's see here. We got Jaybird versus Denny's. Let me get your music.
Who is going to give you a better blowjob out of Jaybird and Denny's? They both think they could.
Now, we both have never given a blowjob before, but we just, because we have penises, we think we would know what Kevin would want. Because I would be the best because full gorilla. I'm going to do whatever you want. I'm going to ask you what you want, and what you want, you will get.
Yeah.
I'm basically the Uber Eats of blowjobs.
Really?
And that you can quote me on.
The Uber Eats of blowjobs.
Hey, Denny's, come in here and tell me why you suck my dick good.
Yeah, why would you be better? This might be the funniest thing we've ever called him in here for.
I mean, heart versus just going through the motion.
Okay.
Calling me the Uber Eats?
No, I'm
Yeah,
the
he
Uber
said
Eats.
he's Uber Eats. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well,
All right, so why do you get better head than Jaybird?
Why would you? Why
Because he
would you?
gave
I just
out
know
his
all the
explanation.
I know Bird's got all this passion. I'm sure he had a speech about how passionate and how much he'd go
Full
for
gorilla.
Totally.
Break your dick off.
But is that what you want?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
you
know.
want
It's like as he's telling me, I'm like, oh, I just imagine it like hurting and like, all right, enough. Yeah.
You want to come to fruition and then relax.
He's got a good opening argument.
Yeah, he does. And,
Jay Bird's gonna come really hard. You're gonna get chafing, maybe.
yeah, I mean, the scruffy beard, the salt and pepper, yeah.
Oh man, I'd light some candles.
He's a little too aggressive.
Ring
yeah.
some bells. I'd get down there.
Yeah.
Dude, I know the spots to go. I would zone in on them.
Yeah.
I'd do less than a minute.
Wow, that's impressive.
Less than a minute.
That's impressive.
I mean, I
Okay.
got a minute. You got a minute, Kev?
I'll give you 7 minutes in Kevin. Oh, yeah.
What?
7 minutes of pure heaven. Heaven, Kevin.
You're going in? That's not how you blow.
He's blowing the wrong zone.
The wrong zone.
Kevin will be all bloated.
He tries to
He
blow
thinks I'm a
him up.
balloon. he doesn't get out and do this.
Your microphone's facing the wrong.
How did that happen?
The microphone is like, this guy should stop talking. I'm going to do him a favor.
I quit.
The microphone turned its back on you.
Shit.
I'm going to do this cat a favor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
That's amazing.
I'm going to help this guy out.
Gosh. All right, so you heard the stories. You heard the pitches.
Yeah, I've just seen your full gorilla, and I know it can hurt. I think Denny's would actually set a nice tone. I think it'd be great.
To Denny's.
And
Huzzah.
I believe his 1 minute guarantee.
Okay, I got to admit, his opening statement was, is that what you want? Do you want full gorilla?
I mean, if it's a minute of pleasure, it's better than 7 minutes of pain.
Oh, it'd be like mashing that thing.
Yeah. That's impressive. Okay, all right. Well,
Oh, we even got the emails.
glad we settled all that. That's some very
We
important
haven't-
stuff.
We haven't read emails.
No. We're too busy talking about Bush and dick sucking. I hope no kids are listening to this.
Well, it's on them. It's on them. If your kid's listening, I'm sorry. Well, fuck that. It's on you.
Let me see. Chris said, watch Jaybird working the controls on YouTube today. Probably the hardest I've laughed all week. Can you guys please do that again soon?
People love that one for some reason. I think
All-time favorite.
if you want to give me a quiz tomorrow, Coach, I think I am very well versed on it now. I know you gave me one like a year and a half ago or a
you
year
do better.
ago.
Well, you run the controls for the podcast you do, the Weird and Whatever, and I know it's not as intricate.
It's not.
But, it's still, you're over here a little bit, leading the show and
If you want to,
playing a little bit.
If you want to give me a quiz tomorrow, let's fucking do it.
Well, keep in mind, I'm out next Friday. Be a perfect time.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't want you to leave.
I got to. I got to go out of town. I got places I got to go. Things I got to do. Vacation I got to use.
What again though? To Virginia, bringing the heat at the podcast.
That was good.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Learned a lot. I didn't know about her muff.
There was a lot of details we did not.
Yeah.
This is like one of those documentaries on a story you've heard a lot. You're like, oh, they got new witnesses.
We dug a little deeper.
You did. You got in that thing.
Yeah.
Feel good about it, Mama.
You peeled back to the inner labia.
Yeah. Let's see here. Got an email from Carlos saying, I was back in school and had to deal with a teacher that scarred me for life. This is what a nun did to me back in Catholic school. 3rd grade, we had cheese dogs for lunch, and I just didn't like mine and didn't eat much of it. So when lunch was done, I tossed it in the trash and walked away at the class. The nun took the hot dog out of the garbage, sat me down, and made me stay at lunch and finish the garbage hot dog.
What?
Yeah, I'm 42 now. I'll never forget it.
So yeah, 42. That's gonna be an 80s story. That's fucked up, man.
You had to eat the garbage dog?
Apparently.
Oh,
Apparently.
that sounds disgusting.
Oh yeah.
So Amanda said, I just found this on Facebook. I thought, what the hell? Is this not infuriating? It's somebody that posted up Mrs. White's 8th grade admin bathroom water nurse pass issued on August 20th. I will only have 2 passes for the entire month during class. And after you use your 2, you're done. And the teacher circles it and signs it for you to go to the bathroom. So only 2 times a month you can be excused. I understand that only special accommodations will be made if my doctor writes a note regarding a medical condition. Other than that, teacher only gives you 2. Is that extreme, or is that just a teacher who's fed up with students continually interrupting her flow because they've got to go to the bathroom? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I like how they do it in preschool. Everybody goes at once, then everybody comes back, and that's it. That's when you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can't we have a potty break at the scheduled time and everybody goes and does it?
I think that's kind of what she's saying, and I do get both. I understand that, but it's like, you come in and be like, okay, if you need to go to the bathroom, you've got your 3 to 5 minutes or whatever. Go right now.
Right.
Because when we start this thing, yeah.
Never liked that, though, because I always had the kind of bladder where if the teacher would say, we're going to the bathroom, let's go, kids. I'm like, all right, I don't have to pee, I don't have to poop. 10 minutes later, I had to pee.
You had to poop.
I had to poop.
So you did.
Yeah.
At your desk.
Yeah, so fuck that shit. Everyone's bladder's not on your little time schedule.
You get 2 a month. 2 of those a month.
2 poops a month?
Well, she gives you 2. Whatever you want to do in there, you can do in there.
Okay.
You can go in there and...
Pooping at school was the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever have to... Would you poop at school? I know you don't like to poop in public places.
No, I went into the bathroom one time, and I saw some kids take a trash can filled with water and dump it on the head of a kid that was sitting in the toilet. And I'm like, I'm never doing that.
That's such an 80s mean bullshit thing to do.
I went to school with a bunch of dicks, yeah.
I'm like, Logan had so many dick faces.
Dick faces up and down that place.
I feel like if you were mean to somebody, you're like, yeah, be meaner. That's right.
They were. Yeah, it was so mean. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. I think that's why I am the way I am today. I won't shit around anybody.
Well, so you're already self-conscious that you have to poop at school, and then someone throws a fucking garbage can of water on
and then they came
you.
into class and they're soaking wet, and they go, it's because they're taking a shit, and everybody started laughing at them, and there they are wet, and they knew they were taking a shit.
Scarlet letter, man.
That's awful.
That's so fucked up. My God.
Oh, it's the worst.
That would be a national story. CNN would have interview the parents.
Oh, the bullying at my school is to another level. Yeah, are you kidding me? It's like torture. Got this debate. Kathleen said, hey, I was going through some of my daughter's classwork. She's a junior in high school. I thought you would enjoy this. Glad they're learning and discussing the important things in life. The debate, is the hot dog a sandwich? And on the board, they have hot dog, 2 or more slices of bread, or a split roll having a filling in between. Sandwich test, exterior shell, interior core, designed to be held by humans. Needle goes through bun, meat, bun. Okay.
Virginia, please end this debate. Just fucking end it.
That's what they say. 57% said the hot dog is a sandwich. 33% said no. And 10% were undecided.
But who, again, though, that's
their
one
class.
That's one survey.
That's their class.
The hot dog is not a sandwich.
It's just not a sandwich.
It's a hot dog.
57% of the class. That's why you got to worry about today's youth.
Oh, I mean.
One of many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Are you okay?
My voice. That Kids World, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I tell you what, one of us every
It's
year.
almost like you got a haircut in your throat.
It does. It feels like I got multiple hairs in my throat.
I think this year it got all 3 of us. I'm going to go ahead and peg the one kid that said,
What?
All right. No parents are going to bring their kids to our Kids World if they find out you're pegging
Well, that's
the
a new
kid.
feature.
is that what I meant?
Where's the pegging booth?
I meant,
I want Jay-Bird to peg my kid.
no, I meant peg to the answer of why the kid sneezed in my mouth. So I'm pegging them as the reason why I'm sick.
Yeah, when a kid sneezes in your mouth, that is pretty horrific, especially if you don't even know the kid.
Oh, shit.
Got this email from Allison in San Diego. Pronounced San Diego, if you did not know. Virginia, I don't have any advice for poop smears, talking about Rocco on the potty, but to make a toddler potty easier to clean up, place coffee filters in his potty for quick and clean poop removal.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Did you know, too, if you are suffering from dandruff, if you take baking soda, put it in your shampoo, and then scrub it together, your dandruff is gone.
Your D is gone. What?
Your dandruff's gone.
Oh, my God. I just washed my hair and my dick fell off.
Now that would be horrible.
That's the worst hack ever.
Jason gives the worst advice.
Enjoy Johnson & Johnson's new dick removing shampoo.
Virginia, I have a question. Will you take me home?
Yes, I will.
I can call my dad again.
We got to go pick up Mags first, though.
No, I'll call.
Dad, you come pick me up from work. I'm drunk again.
I'll call my dad. Fuck that. I'm not going on side routes with Virginia.
Picking up her kid at school. Kids come rushing over. Hey, Jaybird, I heard you were pegging us.
Jaybird, you smell funny. Why are you talking weird?
Hey, kids.
Fun to watch. Brittany said, boy, Rocco sounds like a little terrorist.
He is.
I love you, V, but you understand the mind of a 3-year-old, his actions sound intentional and manipulative. Trust me when I say this, while his teachers probably sound very nice and understanding the situation, they're annoyed. I work at a preschool in a 3-year-old classroom and always hated cleaning up after a kid had an accident. It is not in my job description as a teacher to wipe your kid's butt. And one of the requirements for a child to move up to that class is that they're potty trained. You don't want your kid to be known as the little poop kid. Poor Jaybird always gets yelled at for giving parenting advice when he doesn't have children. But what he said this morning was spot on. Don't take it lightly. Start giving consequences. Don't let the terrorist win.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Samantha from Wellington.
In fact, I'm going to go home right now and beat his ass.
Well,
just kidding.
that was a joke.
It's a joke.
But if you are offended, please send that email personally to Kevin Ralston.
Yes. That's what I'm doing here. I'm printing them up and reading them. She says, my nephew's 3 years old, had the same birthday as baby Rock. My sister will punish him by putting him in timeout. Before she puts him in timeout, she explains to him why he's going into the timeout. When he gets out, she asks him to tell her why he was in there, and he 100% understands. And that's when he comes out is when he fully can verbalize exactly why he was there. Timeout's only 1 to 3 minutes, nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Mm-hmm. It was just calamity for about 5 minutes. It was awful.
Okay. But I will say this though, as a mom, it was awful. But as a radio person, how awesome is it? That's always the fucking struggle.
What are you talking about?
Weird that you struggled on the word struggle.
Ironic much?
Yeah.
B sent an email, said talking about letting Mags drive and switching places if you ever get pulled over. It is possible. Years ago when my sis was moving back from college in Minnesota back to my parents in Maryland, my dad and I did just that. He and I were in our van, and my sister and mom were in her vehicle. I was 14 or so at the time. And to hide it from my mom, my dad and I would switch places while driving on the highway at 70 or so.
Oh, my gosh.
In a van, all you got to do is set the cruise control, and you're all set, especially easy in the Midwest where there ain't shit going on. Wow, okay. All right.
See, don't let Mags hear that, because if that gets back to her, she can be like, look, other people did it, Mom.
Oh, my goodness, on the highway, too. Also, he does some carpentry work. If you have any kind of issues, he could let you know, give you his advice, some of his fine work. Cabinetry there on KVJ TV. You can see how lovely that woodworking is there.
That's good. That's good wood.
Yeah.
Brendan, yes. Gives good wood. Thank you very much.
Oh, that'd be a good little play on words for a wood store.
We give good wood.
We get wood at best in the morning.
Got wood.
I'm sure that's been done.
We're only open in the morning.
Wood.
Morning wood.
Yeah, I'm sure. Jaybird, I played in a wiffle ball tournament with a bunch of guys from all over America in Port St. Lucie. I believe a guy in New York built this awesome stadium. It's got bleachers, billboards, etc. We'd always hold tournaments there. I live in St. Louis now and lost connection, but the stadium is in Port St. Lucie.
Oh, that's my dream. Be a part of a wiffle ball league.
Yeah.
It means something.
Really, you can go and check it out. Not too far away.
There's heart behind it.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Let's see here. Got this email. Directions. We enjoyed our lunch at Bud's. just to let you know, it's from Meg. Said the bird sauce was very good. Thanks for the directions. I attached a picture of our visit. You can check out. My mom, see there from the photo?
Oh, nice.
100% Seminole woman. And my kids are half Seminole.
I love it.
The other one is us. Before my daughter, my son got chairman of the school in that picture. It's like being school president.
Wow.
I've put in a birthday shout out for Friday to my son. He turns 15 on Saturday. My son and I enjoy the show. Keep up the good work, what you guys call a JOB. It's great. We like playing along to the games. We're going to head back to the reservation now and go sit Indian style. Stay high, Denny's.
Did you hear Denny's fall apart after he said that? Oh, it's such a funny clip.
That's pretty good. Let's see. Got Eddie sent an email, said enjoyed the show yesterday and tell Mr. Smuggy McSmugwell he better not hit the grandkid with his guitar. You see the kid is standing right by the station vehicle. I got the guitar. Looks like I'm about ready to smack a kid with it.
Oh,
That's funny.
Yeah. Nice socks, Jaybird. Beautiful as always, Virginia. Denny's 420. And Suits, you have a wonderful voice.
Wow.
Suze does have a wonderful voice. I don't think we talk about his voice enough.
He is like a natural.
He is. Mm-hmm. He's the prodigy. He's the kid. That's his nickname. Right?
Yes. Am I close?
Am I close?
Oh, don't play that game with me now.
Or should we?
Yeah, you're right, huh?
You can come up with some funny stuff, I bet.
Oh, I don't know. Offensive, yes.
Offensive?
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Oh, man.
We'll give him a break.
We were just starting to cook.
All right. If y'all want to go check out Buds, like our friends, you can. They got a special deal going on right now for you. They're offering up 2 pieces of chicken and fries for $3.49 and 3 pieces of chicken and fries for $3.99. It's a delicious choice during the hectic time back to school for the kids. It's a limited time offer, so jump on it. Check out one of their family-owned restaurants in Palm Beach County.
Mama, today?
I love Buds. I gotta take Magnolia to get her knee
shit, that's
x-rayed.
right, kids.
She's got like some kind of knee pain. Like I gotta go get an x-ray.
Arthritis.
Yeah. It's always something.
Always something. That's the joy of children. All right, you guys have an amazing day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.